What's up, guys? I'm Improv, and this is my Ironman. I have no special restrictions and just plan to play the game my own way and show that even if you don't have all day to play, you can still achieve great things. This is Casually Maxing. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This video, I am going to be showing you guys my journey through learning the Gauntlet and the Corrupted Gauntlet. These are clips over the past month or so of just learning and some of the loot that I've gotten. So stay tuned and hopefully you can learn a little bit from the video. All right, so I just finished my third or fourth gauntlet. That one was actually super clean. So I'm probably gonna try Corrupted now because I think I have the hang of it for the most part. So we'll see how it goes. As you can see, my Corrupted Gauntlet attempts aren't going the greatest. I still haven't completed a Corrupted. I've done the normal gauntlet 8 times. Honestly, I can do the normal gauntlet with ease with just a tier 1 prep. The corrupted, even with a tier 2 prep, I just take so much damage. I don't really understand. My stats are probably a little low for this because I'm using ranged and mage. So before doing leagues, my main goal was to complete Song of the Elves to get here. Um, I I've been so excited to try out Gauntlet and learn it that I think I'm done with the leagues content for a little bit. I kind of want to focus on the main game again. Now, as for my goals now, I mean, it really is to get into the end game. The other thing that got tricky as far as leagues went was the fact that I'm not super knowledgeable about a lot of end game bossing. So, like raids, the newer DT bosses, Chambers of Zarek, TOA, that type of stuff. So, I feel like I put a pretty big limit on my league's experience. So, next time any sort of leaks comes around, I want to have a little bit more knowledge on that and experience. That way I can do everything and even solo those types of things as well. So I do want to focus on the main game here. My main focus is right now, like I said, I'm going to be doing a few normal gauntlets each day. I'm going to try to do between 3 and 5. And then I'm going to focus on some other things such as Slayer. I want to get that up as high as possible. I want to get my range and mage up, so I'll probably be ranging some of my Slayer tasks, the ones that I think are worth doing via range. Magic, I'll end up leveling that up just doing like barrows, so we'll start that grind as well. But I think it's kind of time to get back on the grind. Ooh, I made my first divine strength potions. It's pretty sick, actually. So I just recently found out about this, and I don't know if this is going to clear up a whole lot of space in my bank, but if you talk to the wise old man, you can actually have him check your bank for junk, and it basically tells you all the things that you can just kind of get rid of. Um, so that'll help a little bit. I mean, this clears up what 16 slots. My bank's completely full, so if there's anything I like don't really need, then I'm definitely down to get rid of it. What's drop rate for a Dragon Spear from Mutated Bloodvelds? So I got a nice little Dust Devil task in the Catacombs. The only thing is, I don't know if I have the enough runes for it. I have like 170 casts. We're gonna try to make that work. Hopefully that should be enough for 138 Dust Devils. I feel like that's probably enough. I don't know. Let's go grind it out. Ooh, I just got a Dust Battle Staff drop. I actually just checked what the drop rate of a Dust Battle Staff off of a normal Dust Devil was, and it's 1 in 4,000. That's actually ridiculous. My luck is kind of insane. 200 tasks completed, an extra 450 points, 771 total. We got a Strength Amulet trimmed. We finally got a Kurask task, which means we can try to get the leaf-bladed axe now. Ooh, we got a Mystic Robe Top Light. I'll probably start using that just because it looks a lot cooler than the standard one. So we're currently sitting on 18 Brimstone keys. I don't know how many I'm going to save up. I'm kind of just saving a bunch while I grind out some Slayer. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll save up to like 100 or something and then open them all up and see what happens. So we have a little Black Dragons task. I think we only need to kill like 15 of them here in the Catacombs since I'm doing some Konar at the moment. So we're gonna go kill these brutal black dragons because it's also a combat achievement. And I'm like 30, I think 30 combat achievement. I can't check right now. But I'm like 30 points off of the medium diary, or the medium task list done, which that unlock is sick because you can actually get the Gommel to the second variation of it, and you only take, or you don't get the prayer disable effect when you're doing barrows, which is sick. So I kind of want that. It has taken me longer to kill this thing than it has some bosses. But there's the combat task completed. Got 2 points for that. Yeah, I mean, this task is pretty terrible, to be honest with you. Uh Luckily there's only 14 to go, but the fact that I have to use prayer potions and whatnot does not make this much better. But hey, we'll finish this off. It takes, like I said, like 3.5 minutes for me to kill one of these, and maybe we'll get some cool drops. 25 rune knives isn't too bad. Actually, the loot you get from these is pretty insane, like the drop rates and whatnot. And I already have 2 brimstone keys, and I've only killed 8. All right, now that we got our fish barrel, we are going to be fishing whenever we're AFK doing other things, but it's also time to get back on track with some other parts of the game, such as miscellanea. I've been neglecting this, so we're going to alch up a bunch of stuff, get a bunch of money, and put it into miscellanea while we start doing the corrupted grind. Um, also, also, we do need to get back to farming herbs for herblore. Ever since we completed Song of the Elves, I've been kind of neglecting that, but I think to do that, we're gonna have to get our thieving up at some point, and then just sit at the master farmer for the most part to get some seeds, or we wait for some to come in from Slayer. But I'm not gonna be doing Slayer for a while. Also, I don't think I'm gonna alch all of this stuff. Maybe I'll just get to about a mil and throw all of that into miscellanea. Maybe I will alch it all. I don't know. We'll see how much money we have. Yeah, not much since we were here last. Yeah, and like no money. So we'll deposit a bunch here. All right, we alched everything. We're at just under 2 mil. So we are going to throw in, yeah, let's just throw in 1.9 mil. I don't know how long that's going to get me, but that should be good. That should be good. And I think, yeah, teaks and herbs are still probably the way to go for me here. Mahogany is just so expensive. Mahogany planks. So, yeah, teak should be good. So I decided the next venture is going to be a little bit of pyramid plunder, probably not an insane amount, but I didn't have very many anti-poisons, so we got some cowhide and unicorn horns to make some unicows, and I believe these will drop everything fully noted as well. So let me check that here. I think you get 2 to 4 each time. Oh yeah, and they're noted. So huge. We're gonna get a bunch of unicorn horns and get some anti poisons, and then just go chill, train some thieving at Pyramid Plunder. We did it! We completed our first corrupted tier 2. Let's go! I mean, we got a normal weapon seed on KC 18. Not the seed we needed, but I guess that's cool to see. A dragon halberd, 2 dragon halberds, 3 rune halberds. Holy mackerel. That's so much money. Alright, we're at 25 corrupted KC. This inventory, I did die a couple times, but this inventory, we are at 2.1 mil. Not bad. All right, there's the big 5-0 and Corrupted Gauntlet Grandmaster, and we get nothing. All right, there it is, big 60, last one for now. If I try to survive and damage, I just die. Yeah, exactly. It's just not worth it. But all right, number 60 coming in. See, do we get anything? An armor seed. That's a good way. That's a good way to. That's like 8.2 mil in the past like 15 or so. Hey, we'll take that. We'll take that. So we're above drop rate too, because I think they're like what, one in 50. What are they? Yeah, they're 1 in 50, and in 60 we've gotten 2. So we're well on the drop rate here. It's not bad at all. Let's see what we got. Wow. Almost 70 Ranars, 178 Irits, bunch of Aventos. All right, we will throw 2.5 mil into here. That'll get us through February, and there's 2.7 mil in there now. That's going to be the end of the video. I know I didn't put a whole lot of the actual kill mechanics in for Gauntlet. If you guys want to see a guide of how I do a tier 2 prep, let me know down below, and I can make a guide. I definitely have spent a lot of time learning it. I had to get my stats up a decent amount as well. I ended up getting to about 85 range before coming back. Doing it with like 70s is pretty difficult, I would say, but it's not impossible, especially if you're doing like maybe a tier 3 prep. But even myself, like tier 3 prep is kind of crazy. We have built from about a 30 mil bank value to about a 60 mil bank value. Now, the armor seeds are a big portion of that. I think those two things alone account for like, what, 9 mil. So definitely is a big part of it. But we're basically 2 out of 6 for the armor seeds. And we really only need 1 weapon seed, but the Blade of Sailder I would like to get as well. So 2 would be pretty great as well. But here is a screenshot of all the loot I've gotten from doing the Gauntlet. Now, this does include the normal Gauntlet and the Corrupted, because I did do the normal to learn the mechanics. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry that half the video was a little bit of Slayer and a little bit of the Gauntlet. I had to catch up on a lot of clips that I had sitting around, and it turns out I didn't have that much of the actual gameplay of Gauntlet. But I'd be willing to do a guide if that is something that you guys would want. Let me know down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.